Hey guys, Jim here. Welcome back to another episode of Seduce Me. Now, if you guys don't know, I really do like playing this game. Honestly, I think it's fun. I've been waiting to record it for a while. So let's have some fun. Alright. Gotta shut my door so I don't get copyrighted and lawsuited and no funds at all for them. Let's have some fun. The two boys led me back to the dining room where the smell of bacon and eggs danced in the air. How the fuck do bacon and eggs dance? Never mind. The smell wafted from the kitchen and made its way into the room, making my stomach growl in need. Yeah, bitch, 'cause you're fat. Breakfast smells good, says bitch.
We should be done with breakfast soon. If you want to sit down at the table, you can.
See, he's the fucking sweetheart. He's trying to get in my pants. He's an asshole. Oh, I got a stuffy nose, I got people messaging me. I'm not prepared to record. But I couldn't wait any longer from playing this game. Honestly, I have Black Ops 3 right now on the TV screen. I could be playing that right now, but I really would rather enjoy some of this recording. Because I honestly love this game. This game is a lot of fun. I nodded before sitting down. As I sat down, however, my mind drifted back to the dream I had. That feeling of hostility around me made my body shudder instinctively, even though I knew it wasn't real. Bitch, it's gonna be real. Look at her face. Her face is all like, I'm sad. However, as my eyes closed, I felt a hand place itself on top of my head, breaking me out of my thoughts. Huh?
Morning. You alright?
Asshole. Yeah, I'm fine. My name is Roberta. Sam, the owner of the hand on my head, raised an eyebrow at me before rustling my hair and moving away to sit down at the table, and then marked towards the kitchen, where James was working.
Hey! Is the food done yet? I'm starving!
I'm all shocked. Oh, the manliness from this manly man. Oh. I would love to have his jacket, though, to be honest. This jacket does look pretty cool to me.
There's no need to yell, Sam!
Yeah, asshole.
You're yelling too!
Don't argue with me!
From behind me, Eric appeared and sat beside me, rubbing his temples in obvious annoyance.
Can we not yell this early in the morning? It's not like we're in the castle.
Castle? Seriously, when I heard the word castle, I couldn't help but yell in surprise. These guys had a castle. Sam looked at me and smirked at my reaction.
Yeah, we have a castle back home. Our dining room's 10 times bigger than this room.
And wouldn't it be logical to not yell?
No, I like yelling. Yelling's cool.
Whatever.
Again, he's an asshole. Sim, James, and Damon appeared, hands full of plates that carried bacon. Bacon! 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 Canadian bacon. Sorry. Bacon, eggs, toast, and waffles. They placed the plates down by each... Excuse me. Plates down by each seat before settling themselves. Assholes.
My favorite.
Again, I know that he's gonna be the rapist. But I'm still so fucking creeped out by him.
Finally.
He's just an asshole. I'm really annoyed by him. Thank you for the breakfast. It looks amazing.
It's our pleasure.
He's a nice guy. I feel like he's the cool guy. You never know, though, because the cool guy could be the rapist. He's still a kid. He has sexual urges, too. Ah! Hola!
Hey, good morning. Guess who's at your door right now?
Oh, shit. Right on cue, there was a knock from the lobby door. My heart stopped. Suzu and Naomi were here.
I'll get it.
No, 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 no. Actually, yeah, go ahead and get it. Maybe they'll have a three-way. Oh, shit. Oh. I'm very confused. My heart quickly began to pound in my chest. Matthew was in the lobby, and he'd get to the door first. I instantly jumped out of my chair and rushed out the dining room. As I passed through archway between the dining room and lobby, I saw Matthew reach his hand for the brass door handle, causing the world to go into slow motion. Matthew, don't. But before my words could reach his ears, Matthew had opened the door, and revealed the surprise his faces in Naomi and Suzu. The world around me stopped as Suzu and Naomi kept their eyes on Matthew, who stared back in fear and embarrassment. I could feel the air go from warm to freezing in a matter of seconds.
Hi?
I could not believe this was happening. How was I going to explain this? This week was really bad enough. Wee. Stop bitching. To make matters worse, I was frozen in place. Please, for God's sake, someone do something other than stand there.
Who are you?
Suzu, let me explain.
What's going on here?
Who's at the door, Matthew? Oh.
Soon, the other incubi appeared in the lobby with us incubuses. I think that's a funnier name. The situation was not getting pretty. I had to think fast. I think They're My Brothers would be a better chance, because this one right here just makes it sound like they're fucking high. She might already be. But They're Visitors doesn't make sense. They're My Brothers is a lie. They're visitors.
Then why did one of them open the door?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Bitch, stop asking questions. He's nice. He answers the door for me. God, they're visitors. Excuse you? It was no use. There was no time to lie to them. I felt helpless. Then I felt a hand on my shoulder, and I felt the tensions in my body almost fade away. I turned my head to see James smile at me before stepping in front of me.
We must apologize, ladies. We know this situation must be confusing for everyone. Let's take this to the dining room and we'll explain everything.
I stared at James wide-eyed. Was he going to tell them who they were? Eventually seemed surreal. Before I knew it, I was led to the dining room along with Suzu and Naomi, and sat across from their confused gazes as Naomi and Suzu sat down. Eric and Matthew placed their untouched plates of food in front of them, surprising their guests.
Whoa, this looks amazing.
Now you're in love with them, of course. Well, you can't have Matthew. He's mine, you asshole bitch. Go suck on another man's dick, motherfucker. Oh, man.
Thank you.
Our pleasure, ladies. We hope you enjoy your meal.
Again, he's a rapist.
Make sure you dig in.
I looked at Naomi and Suzu as they began to eat, visibly enjoying every bite they placed in their mouth. Hopefully the food would ease their minds for whatever James wanted to reveal. God, this is getting really fucking creepy with me doing the commentary, guys. I am sorry. As Naomi and Suzu ate their... life. As Naomi and Suzu laid from the meals, James and the elbows was behind my chair, making me grow more red in the face.
So, Anderson, are you gonna tell us what's going on?
Your mouth is open. And Matthew's not fucking. Honestly, I can see them working out. Well, you see, Gently, James placed a hand on my shoulder again, signaling me to just eat my food. As I began to eat, he spoke to Naomi and Suzu. Suzu.
We are Miss Anderson's house servants. We were hired by her late grandfather to help around the mansion, but since he has passed, we now assist Miss Anderson with living on her own.
That makes sense. It's such a huge house.
A huge house for a wonderful princess such as Miss Anderson deserves the greatest of servants to care for it.
But why are you all dressed so casually and stuff? Aren't servants supposed to have uniforms or whatever?
Well, Miss Anderson allows us to get comfy while we work, so she lets us wear casual clothes.
Yeah, something like that.
We're sorry if we made this situation awkward earlier.
We're very sure that Miss Anderson is also still getting used to having us as her servants.
These
It
two.
would be very hard to explain after just a day.
These two get hooked up.
I guess.
So, if I may ask, what brings you two ladies here?
Well, we wanted to see how our friend was doing. Since it's the weekend and all, usually we hang out and just chill.
Seriously, are these two gonna hook up? I don't know, these two would do pretty good. I don't know, I'm fucking confused.
Yeah, like going to the arcade and stuff.
God. Turn lesbian. You. Me. You. No. You. Me. No. Yeah. Whatever. My character needs to turn lesbian and date her because she's fucking cool as fuck. And she's a little short chick. Can't tell. She's always dick size.
Or the Pink Lady Cafe.
There's an arcade?
Man, these two are gonna hook up.
That makes a lot of sense, ladies. Well, we don't wish to disturb you any further than we have, so we'll take our leave and start preparing the house.
Huh? Preparing for what?
We gotta prep the house for some sort of housewarming party thing.
Our princess's parents requested a housewarming party to be held here soon.
And by soon, they mean tonight.
Oh, well, I guess we can help out or something. Right, Naomi?
I thought you wanted to go to the arcade.
This housewarming thing is more important.
She's a good friend. And you're not!
No need. We can handle it. If you'd like to, miss, you can go out with your friends while we handle things here.
Seriously?
Sam, not...
Well, I wanted to help out, but at the same time I wanted to go out with my friends. James gave me a look of understanding, letting me know that if I left, everything would be okay. I had to make a decision. I feel like I make better jokes and it would be better content if I stay here.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. Besides, it is my housewarming party. I should help out too. Yeah, I'm gonna be a bitch now.
Want us to help out as well?
I think we got it all taken care of. Thanks though, girls.
Alright, we'll head on out then so we're not in the way.
Sorry guys, I'll hang out with you guys soon.
It's all good, Anderson. We'll definitely come to the housewarming party tonight.
Don't get drunk and suck Matthew's dick, he's mine. Thank you. I led them back into the lobby and walked them to the doors, opening it for them. With a thankful smile, they both gave me a hug before walking out to Naomi's car, which was parked in the driveway. Naomi, of course Naomi would have the fucking car. And with that, they left. I was happy that they wanted to help, but I had to do this on my own. It was not their work, so I didn't want to force it on them, just because they were my best friends. We had the entire day to work. The party was tonight, and we had to do all we could to make everything alright. We sat down and talked about what needed to happen before the party started that night, because each guy had been assigned a different part of the party to do, and right after lunch we began to work. I don't know what happened. I got really confused while reading that. I apologize. Since everything was taken care of by at least one incubus, James told me I could assist one of them. The question was who? Yo, I wanna... Matthew. I walked into the kitchen and instantly looked over at Matthew, who was quickly slicing up strawberries and placing them into a nearby bowl. I walked over and looked over his shoulder to watch. Matthew didn't seem to mind, so I decided to ask him a question. What are you making?
I'm going to make a large batch of strawberry cupcakes. These strawberries are going to be the top pieces.
Oh, that sounds delicious. Can I help?
Yeah, I kinda hoped you would. Can you start by making the batter for the cupcakes? I put the ingredients and some directions on the counter over there.
No! I know if we're heading over to another... Bitch! You're not listening to me! I said no! God, I should have picked another asshole. I noted before heading over to another counter, where a string of ingredients and a small note card of directions sat at the ready. I smiled and began to work mixing the ingredients barn and batter into cupcake tins to make. I hate to admit I made a little bit of a mess, but I felt like cupcakes were still fine. There we go. Now we just need to wait. As I turned to face Matthew, I noticed Matthew's red face. I tilted my head before he walked over and moved his hand a bit towards my face. He stopped, however, looking to me for permission. Not to him. Matthew continued to move his hand towards me, gently brushing a finger over my cheek. My senses tripled, feeling his finger wipe over a small stain of powder and cream that had landed on my face.
You, got a stain.
Matthew's trying to flirt with me. He's trying to get in my little penis. Matthew's finger was ginger and timid, wiping the stain off with as little contact as possible. Lightning shot through my body as each wipe running down my spine and shoulders. Closed my eyes unconsciously, leading into his touch and naturally wanting more. And when Matthew pulled his hand away, causing me to open my eyes and look at him. Matthew was biting his lower lip and had pulled his hand to his chest.
Sorry, I got it all?
Oh, thank you. Matthew quickly shook his head and grinned. I almost broke character, sorry. Matthew quickly shook his head and grinned his goofy grin at me before continuing to make another appetizer for the party. I blinked a couple of times, wondering if what I saw was real. The hour of the house's party had arrived. In my mind, I kept doubling and triple-checking the essentials for the party, knowing my dad. He invites his business partners and executives of the Anderson Company to show me off. Dude, that was fast reading. Yes! I stood in front of my mirror in my room, staring at my form as a million thoughts ran through my mind. It was just a housewarming party, but at the same time, it wasn't. It was my chance to show my dad that I was better than his expectations. It was a chance for me to see my parents as a woman. It was my test to see if I was really ready to live on my own. Well, not truly alone. I had the incubi to thank, but even so, I didn't have my dad guiding me or my mom helping me through living alone. I knocked on my door, broke my thoughts, surprising me. Who is it?
Hey, are you okay in there? Your parents should be here soon, so you should hurry getting ready.
Fuck off! Sorry. Fuck off! Well, I'm ready, bud.
What? I'm sure you look fine, Anderson. Just come on out.
Why did you call me Anderson, you asshole? Call me by my first name, which is bitch. Oh, God. I did name her bitch. That's fucking hilarious. Alright. As I opened the door to the hall, I watched as Nomi and Suzu's face turned from smiles to complete awestruck stares. Told you she was a lesbian. What?
Dude, you look hot.
I'm not a dude! Why does everybody call me that? Why does everybody so mean to me? I'm not a dude, I'm a chick. I got a pussy. No, shit, I sent the wrong text to the wrong person. Yeah, what the fuck is that? Well, I'm gonna go back to this.
Yeah, you look amazing. Where did you get that dress?
From your mother's asshole? I've had it for a while, I just never had the chance to wear it. I figured I might as well bring it out now. Whoa, dude, Matthew has some fucking class. Honestly, it looks like something I would wear. As being a guy, I really do like the color blue, so... Yeah, I don't know, the color green would work with that outfit too. No, because Matthew's eyes are blue. Yeah, I would go blue. I stepped out of my room and closed my bedroom door behind me. As I walked down the hall to the grand log, the imp stood waiting for me at the bottom, all dressed in the nines as proper servants.
Whoa! They really know how to dress well, don't they?
Someone wants to suck on some dick. Yeah. I was slowly taken aback on how great the boys looked in uniform. Each had poise of perfect gentlemen. Even Sam. The asshole. The bitch. The guy that tried to fucking kiss me. The motherfucker that did kiss me. I won't fucking kick his ass. Sorry, I got mad again. I slowly began to climb down the steps with Suzu and Naomi behind me. The boys watched as I descended the staircase on one step at a time. Like knights waiting for their princess, I felt my face slightly flush, but I quickly shook my head to try and regain my thoughts. As I reached the last step, James offered his hand out to me and walked me down the final step smiling.
As beautiful as a princess, miss.
He's pulling the nice fancy game. Actually, I feel like he's actually just a nice guy in general, but... Alright, back to the story. Thank you.
So, are you prepared for tonight?
Ready as I'll ever be. To be honest, no. I didn't feel confident at all. Something about tonight frightened me. I couldn't tell if it was the fear of my dad or the guests that Dad surely invited, but something about tonight's party left me beyond nervous. The other boys smiled assuringly at me, which made me feel a little better about everything. I looked at my phone and... Dude, she has a creepy-ass smile, I'm sorry. Looked at my phone and marked the time, almost right on cue. The doorbell rang, I gulped. I could practically feel my dad's ear from behind me. Sam and Eric quickly rushed to the door and opened the door. Double doors wide to remove my parents, both dressed in their best. Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad.
Oh, my. I didn't know your bequeathment came with servants.
It was probably overlooked. Besides, who would deny good service?
I was completely shocked. My parents didn't question the boys. They didn't ask for verification or anything. I looked at the boys and noticed Sam and Eric staring intently at my parents. Were they using their powers on them? They had to be. There was no way they'd be okay with otherwise.
I guess the servants counted as belongings to the house.
My mother quickly rushed me and gave me a large hug. I hugged her back, inhaling her perfume. It had only been a couple days, but living away from the ones who raised me was hard. My mother soon let me go and looked at my outfit.
Gorgeous. You look so lovely. David, look at your daughter and tell her I'm right.
I got my looks from Mom, not you, Dad. You're an asshole. I looked up to my dad, who was looking around the lobby like an inspector stood. That's shit. Looking around like an inspector, shook my hand, waiting for him to look at me. When he did, he let out a small grace of his
Your
lips.
mother's right. You look like you're all grown up.
You're an asshole. Still, you can't say I look pretty. You're seriously the biggest dick I've ever met. Mom, why did you even love Dad? He's seriously an asshole. Seriously, like, if you'd leave him, I would not blame you at all. He's kind of a dick. Oh, I know why you're not leaving him. The fucking money. The world around me stopped as my heart pounded hard in my chest. Did my dad just compliment me on his own accord? My mother was grinning, ear to ear at his words. I was beyond speechless. Thank you, Daddy. Ever's cold face quickly returned as he began to look around once again.
I assume that you're ready, then, to impress the rest of the guests, correct?
No. What do you mean?
The entire board from Anderson Toys is coming tonight. Even the vice chairman's son will be coming. All of them will be measuring your potential.
My potential?
To become CEO of the company.
Oh, money! Oh, I hear the sound of money. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Hold on, let me check. Oh, jeez, oh my god. Whew. I'm embarrassed. I don't know what to say. Whew. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. What do I do? What do I say? I knew something was off about being tonight, and now this party has become much more than I anticipated. I gulped silently, but I nodded in response. I looked to the incubi, but they were continuing to be servants for my father's approval. Sorry, the sex change went back. Okay, I'm back. I looked behind me and saw Naomi and Susie raise their thumbs at me for encouragement. I let out a small breath before feeling my body accept the situation I have felt. They weighed in my gut, but I had to hide it. As if time zoomed forward, all of a sudden, the main hall of the lobby was full of guests. Men and women in formal or business attire showed up to meet me and see my new home. I didn't expect many to come, but I was once again surprised that night. God, you guys can tell I'm not a good reader. I shook hands with many of the officials and executive members, but putting on the professional face my dad trained me to have. I felt overwhelmed, but I hid it well behind a small smile and handshake. Many even asked my questions. I tried my best to reply as maturely as possible. I had to remember, say what they want to hear, not what you want to say.
So, how do you feel living on your own at such a young age?
Well, I feel fine. Could be better, to be honest. Doing my best. It's difficult being independent.
I'm so sorry about your grandfather passing away. It really hit all of us hard.
Excuse me, I need to go. Thank you for your condolences.
Do you have college plans?
Yes, I do. I feel like the questions came up one after another. It was tough to answer some of them because they weren't about me. They were about the company.
What do you think will happen with the company now that your grandfather...
Don't ask me, I have no freaking clue. That depends on who's runs it, I guess. I really don't care.
What do you think of the
fuck
policy the company has?
I don't really pay attention to it. It perfects my own values, so I personally think it's great.
Do you think the company should expand from just toys?
Possibility. I don't think that makes any sense. Eventually the questions stopped and I was back to being by myself. Naomi and Suzu were mingling in the crowd and the incubi were doing their jobs. So I was all alone in a room full of strangers. It was unnerving to think about, but at least I wasn't being questioned left and right anymore. Suddenly, though, my mom pushed her way through the crowd to me, bringing along some
Honey, I'd like to introduce you to someone. This kind gentleman is the son of the vice chairman.
My mother stood a man, looked only a couple of years older than me, smiled and held his hand to me, silently asking for my hand.
Hi, I'm Andrew Lewis. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Anderson.
I honestly don't like this guy already. I don't know why, I just don't like him. He's got this weird feeling on him. Like, he's seen me before, and like, Mom, are you trying to set me up with a guy? Seriously, I don't need one. I got Matthew. Nope. Andrew was slightly taken aback, but gently smiled and lowered his hand with a nod in return. My mother smiled at both of us, which made me slightly concerned. Why was she excited to introduce me to Andrew?
So, you organized this party very well, Miss Anderson.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Praise is very much deserved.
Andrew then chuckled nervously, bringing a soft fist to his lips to cover his laugh properly before smiling at me.
I'm sorry if I seem a little forward. I've just been excited to meet Harold Anderson's granddaughter.
Huh? Why?
He used to talk about you all the time in the office on how you helped him refine his toys. I only attended meetings and heard all of the stories. You've helped a lot with the success of the company without having to actually work there.
Oh wow, I didn't know he talked about me. That would explain everyone's facility with me and their rather personal questions. I looked to Andrew, who had a kind face to me. Something about him seemed off, and I didn't know what it was. He seemed to be hiding something, whether it was good or bad. I was not able to find out. I felt someone walk up beside me, causing me to turn to them. Next to me was my dad, giving his cold stare to Andrew, who suddenly became
So,
tense.
you're Jared's son.
Andrew's body twitched slightly, whether it was fear or insult. Andrew locked eyes with my father. Oh my god, my breath is out! I couldn't help but feel like the tension between them. It irked me how fragile the air had become and not to breathe in the world. Ugh.
You're the one who wants to be the next CEO of the Anderson Company.
Well...
I stared at Andrew. This guy wanted to take my grandfather's place as CEO. I thought the vice chairman wanted that position.
David, leave the poor boy alone.
I'm merely testing the boy's conversational skills. Nothing wrong with that.
Of course not, sir.
And polite as well. Interesting.
If you'll excuse me.
Quickly, Andrew retreated away from my family into the crowd of people. I don't want to fucking follow him. I watched as he disappeared into the crowd towards the back of the house. I was worried, but I gave him his space. He obviously needed it.
He's not CEO material.
That's because you practically interrogated the young man.
Again, Mom, wait, why do you love this asshole? Just asking.
A little questioning shouldn't have bothered him. He's obviously not ready for any title in our company.
Assholes. I bit my tongue. I didn't want to make a scene with my dad. When he's lectured me in front of everyone. That was not something that I wanted at my house party. I let it aside before looking at the clock. I was getting close to midnight, meaning that the party was going to end soon. I lowered my gaze out the window and saw a limo pull up. Huh? Who's the limo? Is that?
Oh, that must be Lewis's car.
Oh, again, Dad's being an asshole. I don't know why.
I'll go get him. Stay with your father so you can escort your guests out together.
Yes, Mom. My mother left my dad and me to slowly escort the guest out. My dad held his simple smile as he thanked each person for coming. I did the same. Andrew quickly passed the doors before I could speak. Eventually, only Susan, Naomi, my parents, and the incubi were left. My dad looked at me in a slight disappointment as I looked back at him in confusion. What did I do?
I overheard your conversation with our guests. You were stumbling as much as Lewis did.
And Dad's an asshole! I could have guessed that was going to happen. God. Give me a break. Seriously. What did I do this time? But
I don't want to hear excuses. I expect that you'll work on your speaking skills while you remain living here.
Yes,
All right.
sir.
Your mother and I have to leave. I'm sure Naomi and Suzu need to leave as well. Just because it's Saturday doesn't mean you should stay up all night.
Oh, all right.
Thanks for having us. It was a great party.
We'll come visit tomorrow or something. All right?
Right, see ya.
Good night, sweetie. Come visit us soon.
I really want to know who did the voice for the mother, because honestly, I think it's like a really unique voice. And I kind of like it. It just seems calming. Will do. All four of my remaining guests left the building. Oh, my dad. Again, with the reading thing, I'm not good at reading. God. All four of my reading guests left the building, all but my dad, waving back to me. With the last of the guests alone, I slid aside and sat on the staircase, exhausted. Phew, that was tiring.
It's not like you had to do any work, though.
Give her a break, man. She was getting interrogated left and right.
She handled herself the best she could.
As expected, Princess.
Since you're exhausted, why not head to bed? We can clean up.
Ugh.
Yes!
Hush, Sam.
Positive. It shouldn't take long.
Ho ho ho! It didn't take long to find you little shits after all.
I felt a hot shudder run down my spine. The voice from my dreams echoed through the air into my ears. I looked around, panicked. Alongside the incubi, James placed a hand on my shoulder, trying to remain calm.
Don't worry. No one will hurt you.
Are you sure? Are you really sure?
Doors finally pinning down the direction of the voice. The doors quickly swung open, viewing a sight. I wonder, who the fuck is that? Skin red as blood, eyes black and gold. That was a warm one. This is gonna smell so bad in a second. Well, I'm gonna end it off right there, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment down below. What you guys want to see next time, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.